The province is ending its 3-year drug decriminalization project. BC Health Minister Josie Osborne made the announcement Wednesday.
After very careful consideration, we are not asking the federal government to renew the exemption.
Ottawa had granted an exemption from federal law to let the province try decriminalization for cocaine, methamphetamine, MDMA, and opioids. But that's over.
This is a political decision, not an evidence-based decision, and it's a pretty cowardly one at that.
The project allowed the province to decriminalize the possession of small amounts of drugs as an incentive for people to seek treatment and not fear criminal prosecution. But Osborne says the goals of the project were just not met.
The pilot hasn't delivered the results that we hoped for.
D.G. Larkin, a lawyer and executive director with the Canadian Drug Policy Coalition, says just because the results didn't happen instantly doesn't mean it's not in the government's best interest to keep the project running.
We've been building the stigma for almost 100 years. We can't undo it in 3 years. But what we did see was people expressing more comfort in talking to health providers, people connecting with the outreach workers that were hired, and people being able to communicate more honestly because there wasn't that fear of, will I get arrested? Could I lose my job? Could I lose my housing?
Recriminalizing us is to say, go back to the alleys, go back to the shadows. We don't want you. Piss off. And that's the message to drug users. So people will be less inclined to get help. You'll see more stigma against people who have drug use problems. And you're not going to see less deaths because they're locking more people up.
We may also see a real sort of bump in enforcement right away in February that could move people into more isolated spaces and increase the risk of overdose.
Osborne says that the government is increasing its efforts in prevention, treatment, and recovery through overdose prevention sites.
Our priority has always been, and it continues to be, making it easier for people who are struggling with addiction to get the help they need where and when they need it, because we believe strongly that addiction is a health issue, not a criminal justice issue.
The decriminalization project will come to its end January 31st. In Vancouver, Angelina Ravelli, City News.